Hey y'all, it's May 5th, Saturday, and we're riding through downtown Fern Creek here. There's Mark's Feed Store. Got some really good barbecue there. Everybody's got a KFC. But today's Derby Day, 137th, I believe, Run for the Roses. That's 137 years they've been racing down there at Churchill Downs. We're on our way to over to Eddie's. I don't think that race is till like 5 o'clock, so we're on our way over to Eddie's, and I reckon we're going to do a little recovery video, and he's got a couple of new tools we're going to mess with, so I hope y'all enjoy it. Just wanted to show you, I'm rolling at 44 degrees, baby. Feels great in here. All right, y'all, we'll get some more video when we get over to Ed's. Y'all, I figured we'd have a boatload of traffic this morning, Derby morning. For those of y'all don't know about Derby, you might want to Google it. It gets pretty wild here in Louisville at Derby time. Like 2 weeks before Derby, we have a ton of festivals. We got chow wagons where you can go there, listen to music, drink a couple of cold ones, and you know, eat all kinds of local food here. Like I said, we have like a balloon glow and balloon races. We got the Belle of Louisville. They have a steamboat race on the Ohio River, and we actually have a thing called Thunder Over Louisville. Eddie shot one fantastic video of that. Him and his family went down there, and probably one of the best videos I've ever seen on Louisville. He actually goes to all the hot spots here in town. I'll try to put a link to that right where I'm talking at right now. But it's actually what the Thunder Over Louisville. It's actually one of the biggest fireworks shows in the United States. We get all kinds of planes coming down, you know, old planes, prop planes, all the way up to the supersonic planes we have now. And they all fly over the river and do all kinds of maneuvers and all kinds of stuff like that. And then they light off all the fireworks on the bridge, on the barges. It gets pretty wild. But like I said, it gets pretty nuts, especially like last night, Oaks Day. That's basically for the locals. Our race day, and it gets pretty nuts. The bars stay open 24/7, and you know, like I said, you know, a lot of people around here like their bourbon whiskey, and gets a little out of hand at times. But as soon as today's over, it should calm down. But like I said, it's the Run for the Roses today, so I might get a little glimpse of that on the race. All right, y'all. I'll holler at y'all soon. Y'all, we made it over here to Ed's, and Karen just fed us some good burritos. And out here in his garage, checking out his wicked bass tracker here, man. That is one awesome piece of equipment right there, buddy. Got the Mercury 60 on it, 4-stroke, awesomeness. We gonna hit out in this, ain't we, Ed?
Yes, sir.
Can't wait.
I'm ready.
Can't wait. All right, y'all. We're gonna get after our recovery. Eddie's got some cool new gadgets. We're getting set up. Ed's got his JB eliminator out, and we got the Apion G5 out. He actually went up and got him another T for his eliminator here. It's 3/8 T for vacuum. We're gonna actually pull the tank into a vacuum so we can do some recovery here. So this is what you got to do on a new tank. There we go. She's vacuuming. Okay, y'all, we need to pull this tank into a vacuum, and that's what we're doing with the JB eliminator here. And what we're going to do today is, what'd you get here, Eddie?
Alright, we're going to do some real world testing now. We're going to pull recovery out of my air conditioner. We're going to recover the Puron out of my air conditioner. There's a few different methods we're going to try. We just got this CPS Pro Set deal. It's supposed to increase the speed or decrease the time it takes to recover. So we'll give it a shot. We're going to test it with and without it. Look, Fritz talked a little bit about that.
Yeah, this is actually, it's a sub cooler.
Had a buddy of ours, Ricky TikTok, turn us onto this thing. You know how once you're doing your recovery on your units here, once you get all the liquid recovered, you're going to hit a wall with the vapor. This is supposed to actually keep it in liquid form. So the recovery time is supposed to be cut in two. So this, in compensation with that Appion G5 that Eddie rocks here, we should cut our recovery time in two. And like Eddie was saying, what we're going to do is we're going to do it first without, and then we're going to demonstrate this this new molecular
molecular transformator.
Yeah, molecular transformator out. All right, guys, Eddie's got all the cool gadgets, and we're going to test them for y'all.
Hey,
all right, Eddie's got the tank under vacuum, and now we're getting ready to proceed. So let us get everything hooked up here on his Infinity unit here, and we'll get after it. Looks like he's got king valves on this baby. Why don't you explain these king valves to us, Eddie?
All right, all the way up is pretty much it's open. It lets the Freon flow through your tubing.
Okay, so you're back seated.
When you're wanting to check your pressures, you just crank it in a couple times.
Okay, and it opens it up.
It opens it up, and you can see it on checking your Freon.
Okay.
If you're going to pump down the system with these kind of valves, you'll screw this one all the way down, this liquid line all the way down.
Okay.
You'll just crank that one down about halfway, watch your gauge, when it hits the zero, then you'll just crank it all the way down.
Okay, groovy.
And then it locks it into the compressor.
Okay, that's a really great example right there on how to operate a king valve. Okay, y'all, we're hooking everything up to Eddie's Appion. We're going to do our first recovery here.
This is all 1/4 inch.
Everything's 1/4 inch on here, and we've got a cold tank here that we've just pulled into a vacuum.
I actually bought this gauge.
Oh, that's neat, dude.
To be able to keep up with the pressures, so we'll be able to know how hot the tank is getting.
Eddie, you are on it, buddy.
I'll do some drill testing today.
What'd that thing set you back?
About 25 bucks altogether.
I'm gonna have to get you to write down everything that you got so I can get my gear.
Alright, so we just pulled it into a vacuum. As it opened, it sucked it back, so.
Absolutely. Okay.
Alright, let's open.
You got your timer.
I guess if y'all seen enough of these videos, you know I suck at this.
Well, you taught me how to use it now, so.
Alright, so we reset.
Okay.
3, 2.
Hold on one second. Let me make sure we're recording here. Okay. All right. Ready when you are.
Go.
Down to it.
183.
There's your beautiful.
Get that?
Yeah.
Mine aren't so pretty. They get used about every day.
Well, that's what they're for, man. You can't keep them in the box. They're meant to be used.
We didn't like the recovering from a tank to a tank idea, so I said, screw it, let's just go home, go to my house and do my air conditioner. I don't even care. We're going to see what these recovery hoses do.
It's going to be too cool, man.
We're going to hope so.
It's going to work. I know it is.
Every time I do these tests, I get upset.
What it was, he got tired of coming to my house, and every time we do something, it kind of go bad. But we finally got the vacuum down to a science, so now we're going to get our recovery down. So it'll work out.
That tank's up to about 80 degrees right now. And it's only about What do you think it is out here right now? 75 degrees out here right now?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. That's a good idea on that gauge. Okay, y'all. We're almost to the 2.5 minute mark. I'll get back with you here in just a couple more minutes.
Recover it this way. I want to recover with a small tank in the water.
Okay.
Then I want to recover with this thing in the water.
Okay.
I want to see if there is a difference between this and a tank. Dipping a tank in the water. We'll see if there is a difference in there.
Okay, that sounds great, man.
See if it's worth $100, $120, whatever it is, $30.
That's gonna be awesome, dude. Okay, y'all, we're Eddie's G5 is pulling it down, guys. We're at the 4 minute mark here, and we're down to 46 psi. What are we reading on your gauge down there, Eddie? Is it heating up?
Right at 100 degrees right now.
Okay. Y'all, we're doing pretty good here. What's your temperature now?
About 115 degrees, or about 105 degrees right now.
Okay, we're at 8 minutes now, so looking pretty good here. I think we might get it within 12 minutes.
I do like that idea. I'm glad I thought of that while I was in there. What's up?
Huh?
Let me show you the one yellow bag. I think I'll get a pencil and paper. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay, y'all, we're almost there. We're at 2 pounds. We're at 10 minutes. I think we're going to get it within 11 minutes. There we go. We're done. 10 minutes time. We got her. All right, y'all. We get everything shut down here and sealed off, and as soon as Eddie gets back, we'll write out everything down, and we'll shoot you a little more video on this. I think it's outstanding that he's doing this for us. Sorry about that, brother. I didn't stop the daggone time clock, but it was like 10:3, something like that.
Let's go -5 at 11:36. That's what we'll go by.
Okay. I'll stay on that better. I only got one job.
This is the yellow jacket one that I originally bought. I think I'm gonna take it back though. It's it was only for R22, and it goes up to 500 pounds. But I got this gauge. I've seen this gauge at SWH. It has R22 and 410, and it goes up to 800 pounds.
Is that a CPS gauge?
That is a CPS gauge.
Cool. Okay, we're gonna rock some CPS stuff, guys.
So if you can find one of these that have, I actually like this fitting a little better, I think.
I'm taking your 90 degree there.
Yeah, I had to buy all these separate, so I mean this is good too, and that was still $5. This is $25, so it's either or.
Hey, Karen.
So there's that. But I like the CPS better myself. This is gonna go back.
Okay. I'm gonna rock CPS myself.
Now this is on here too, because I just paid everything. Just
okay. That's cool.
Tool, but just
okay, y'all, we're gonna have to put another put his 1/4" fitting back on, because we're gonna actually pull a vacuum with his eliminator with 1/4" hoses.
Just trying to keep this for real, guys. I'll tear up all my tools to do this for y'all.
Ain't he, man, Eddie? I appreciate it, and I'm sure the fellas do too, buddy. You want me to put some snot on this one, or?
Yeah.
Where is your snot?
It's in the end cap of the bag, the head brake. So that's it.
Yeah. I love this stuff, man, but it gets all over me.
Put just a little dot on. That's it, right there. That's good. It gets all over Fritz because he loads the shit down.
I do none of it. Oh my God, dude!
Look at all that shit that he put on there.
Oh. Last time he came over, I got it. He left. He had to have.
Shit everywhere.
Oh yeah, he had it all over him. He was cussing me all the way home.
see how fast I told him to stop, right? Alright, it's going now. Maybe we didn't have to screw it in or something.
Look, we're looking at a long line set here, Bub. You know what I'm saying? When we were doing it at my house, we were just on a coil. So we're down to 65,000 microns, 50,000 microns.
45,000.
We're at 2 minutes. That's what it was, Eddie. It's we're on a huge line set and a coil and the outside unit.
This is real world, guys. This is for real.
Now, when we show these half-inch Appion hoses, it's going to be awesome.
I'm glad you're optimistic.
Oh, I always am.
Because I thought my half-inch hoses were going to like
we're yin and yang,
destroy
baby.
your 3/8 and prove wrong.
Now these are half-inch, right? Just like mine. Mine are half-inch.
I thought about the half-inch.
Oh, the ends. Okay, but you went to 3/8 ends now. Okay.
I took the half-inch fittings back and I bought some stuff today with that money.
Cool. All right, y'all. We're not going to sit here and make you watch the whole vacuum. It's probably going to be another Gone. This is going to be bigger than Gone with the Wind series, so I hope y'all stick around and watch most of it, or all of it. Hey y'all, Eddie got me this nice little box here, and I was wondering where I was going to hang my my coil gun at. So while we're letting that thing suck into a vacuum, we're going to go ahead and mount this dude. Oh, piece of cake. Alright, man, we're in business. Alright guys, here's the handy dandy coil gun. Let's see how Eddie did here. Oh yeah, brother, man, I appreciate it, buddy. That'll keep that from getting tore up, and I'll know right where it is and be able to grab it.
All over your van's the main thing.
Oh, absolutely. Look, let's make sure it don't hit the welder. Oh, dude, we're in like Flynn, man. Thank you, Eddie. Okay, y'all, we're still running the vacuum here, and we're down to, what is that, 930 microns? 935 microns, and we are almost an hour and a half into it with our 1/4 inch hoses on our JB eliminator here. We're going to go ahead and stop it right now and go ahead and refill the unit, and we'll okay, y'all, Eddie's getting the recovery machine hooked back up again. We didn't think y'all would want to, I'm sure everybody's seen a million times weighing refrigerant back into a unit, so basically all we did was flip the can over and put the refrigerant back into the unit, and now we're ready to pull recovery. So he's getting his MegaFlow hooked up here, and we've got our gauge back on our tank, and we're getting ready to rock.
So if you're recovering, you want to get these depressors out of there, and just get you some needle nose and kind of turn it a couple times, and they just popped right on off there.
Cool beans.
You want that to be free flowing.
All right, ready to rock, guys. Okay, y'all, we're ready to fire up.
So make sure all my hoses are tight. We're gonna open.
Okay, we're rolling, baby. Eddie's got everything open, got his new 3/8 hoses on. This should show us a heck of a difference here. This is real world simulation. All right. Can you put your MegaFlows up there where we can see them too, Ed? Okay. All right, y'all, it's going to be a few minutes. Hopefully we can do this in about, I don't know, what did this other one take us, Eddie? 11 minutes. Now, of course, we're pulling on that tank too. We're going to simulate with that new transducer doodah he bought, molecular, whatever you call it, CPS unit.
Tank is right at 90 degrees right now.
90 degrees. This is already warm. Alright, y'all, we'll get back with you in just a few minutes. We're going to go ahead and change out the force on this vacuum. This way we can pour a 3/8 vacuum too. Alright, y'all, we're at 3 minutes, 4 pounds, down to 60. If you remember last time, we kind of hit a we kind of hit a hard spot when we got to 40 there. But actually seems to be pulling out great, dude.
We need to get to a negative 5.
-5 is what we're shooting for, guys.
And that's when I say we're done.
That seems to be working.
20 pounds of it.
We're at 4.8. We're down to 20 now. And we're at 5 minutes, guys. This is a significant difference now. We're going to shoot for that -5 here. Oh yeah, man. This is night and day. Alright guys, we're pretty much at 0 now with Eddie's Mega Flow. We're at 8 minutes and almost 9 minutes. The quarter took us 11:36, but the tank was cold and everything, so I'm thinking that's going to be a little bit of a difference. We're going to try this Pro Set MT69 here in just a minute, but we're wanting to hit -5 by 11:36. What's the heat on that tank, Eddie?
We're probably about a -5 now, I would say.
112 degrees.
So we'll go ahead and stop it.
Okay, we stopped at 9.
So it was about 2 minutes quicker on 3/8 hoses. You know, take it for what it's worth. It's here
Okay.
on video. Now we're going to try this other little
The molecular transformator from CPS. We're going to give this a shot. It's supposed to keep it, what, in liquid form?
It's supposed to keep it in liquid form.
And it's supposed to say up to 95% increase in recovery time. So what's that mean? We just did, what, 10 minutes basically? So we ought to be able to, what, recover in 5?
I doubt that's going to happen, but we're going to try it.
All right, let's see. All right, let's fill her back up again, and we're going to get after it.
We're going to pull a vacuum.
Okay. Getting in a hurry, Eddie. My bad. Y'all, we've got our refrigerant covered back into our tank. I went off on it this time. Not bad, dude. I'm terrible with that stuff, man. But you got a good seal on there now. But he's got his 3/8 T back on. We've got the Appions getting ready to go back into the 3/8 T here on his JB Eliminator. And we're going to pull us a deep vacuum, and we're going to pull it with the quickness with these 3/8.
You say that.
All right, we'll see. All right, let's. We're going to get the micron gauge back on it and everything, and we'll show you in just 1 second.
All right, guys, we got our 3/8 hose hooked up to the vacuum pump. 3/8 on one side, 1/4 inch on the other. No gauges or anything. It's just running straight to the pump. We've got our Appion valve core, so we'll be able to shut off, blank off the units when we
Isolate it.
isolate it.
And we're going to do that this time. So, all right, guys, let me get set up here. And
Last time with the 3/8 hose, it took us, what did we do it in? 1 hour and 22 minutes, and it pulled it down to 932.
okay, well, I want to do this in 10 seconds.
Yeah, that ain't good.
I bet. All right, I'm going to lay money on this. We get it within 20 minutes.
All right, let's see.
All right.
Here it goes. 1, 2, 3, go.
All right, 760. Come on, girl, don't make a liar out of me. There we go. Take on off, baby. 403. I want to see us down there in the 1,000 range. Come on. 20 seconds, baby. Oh, listen to her kick. Here we go. Eddie gonna be making me a pizza for this one. Come on, girl. Don't fail me now. 1 minute. I want to see it.
Yeah, we was at
45 minutes into it. It was way up there. Come on, don't stop there now. And of course, this is real world too. We're actually sucking out of the compressor, and we're sucking out of the coil and this big old long line set we got running here. Now on a virgin system, you know, you're just going to be drawing out of the line set itself. And the coil, yes. Oh, I can hear it working now, guys. Come on, baby, drop.
We're going to try to take it down to 350. That's what we're going to do.
Yeah, we weren't even nowhere close to that with quarters, were we? Alright guys, I know you don't want to sit here for 30 minutes watching me, or actually 20, and it's going to do it in 20, I know it is. I'll get right back with you. Over here, that thing go beat. Alright y'all, we're at almost 12 minutes here, and we're down to 120, well 130, 130,000 microns. Like I said, this is real world here. We're pulling out of the unit, pulling out of this long line set, and pulling out of the coil. So, we're going to let it run for a little longer. Hopefully I can meet my time frame, but we'll see. Alright y'all.
Alright guys, we got our vacuum pump hooked up. We're going to try it with the 1/2 inch hoses. We got Apion 1/2 inch hoses with 3/8 fittings on one side, 1/4 inch fittings on the other. We're not using any manifolds. We're just going straight from the unit to the pump. And we need to beat 932 microns at an hour 22. That's what the 1/4 inch hoses do.
Alright, we're at 760,000 microns here. And like Eddie said, we got the 1/2 inch Apion stuff on it. We went ahead and we're going to use my pump. Eddie's oil was just a little bit contaminated. So I've got fresh oil in mine, so we're going to go ahead and fire it up and give her a shot. So whenever you're ready, Eddie.
Yeah, I had new oil in mine on the first one. We figured we'd use new oil on this one. I just didn't want to take the time to replace oil, so we do it this way.
Okay, sounds great.
Ready?
Yep. Mine's changing itself. Alright guys, I want to see this with the quickness now. What'd you say we did run? We ran like an hour and 22 minutes.
22 minutes at 932.
Yeah, so oh, you can hear the pump now, baby. Take off and run. I ain't gonna force y'all to sit here and watch all this, but we did want to show you real life simulation here. What do you think, Eddie? This is like what you do if you'd be coming in on a burnout. What do you say, like changing a reversing valve? Or
Replace reversing valve, accumulators, compressors. When we're pulling a vacuum on the outdoor unit, we pull line sets. We're about 25 foot here, and the indoor air handler coil. So this is a complete system here.
So this is the real world, guys. It would probably take significantly quicker also if we were pulling off a virgin system. You know, after we just got done installing the unit's not going to be open yet, so we're just going to be pulling off virgin line sets and a virgin coil.
If we have time, we can do that. We can go ahead and shut off the outdoor unit and go ahead and pull from the line sets and the coil, and we'll see what it does.
Okay. All right, that sounds cool. Maybe we'll try that and give everybody a little demonstration of that. But we were hanging up about right here last time, so let's let it run for a little bit longer. But heck, last time it took us, hell, we were like 30 minutes into it before we even reached that mark, I think. But like I said, we're almost at 2 minutes and we're down to 125. So we're going to let it run for a little bit and hopefully 125,000 microns. We're not down into the 1,000 yet. Okay. All right, y'all. We're right at 2 minutes, 122.
All right, guys. We were at 932 at an hour and 22. Right now with the 1/2 inch hoses, we're at 860. Hope y'all can see that. Hour 21.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Well, you know, hooked up to the vacuum pump. We're at an hour 22:40 before. So we'll let this get on up. I don't think it's going to drop below 870 though. So
No. Oh, man. I'm trying to stay positive here.
You all tell me.
Maybe it's because we're, you know, it's real life and we're pulling out of the compressor too. So
Don't matter. It should still pull.
we ought to be down there
Faster than a
fast.
quarter inch.
Yeah. Something just don't make sense, but okay.
Alright guys, we're going to recover again. We're going to use 3/8 hoses again. Got 3/8 going to the recovery machine. Got 3/8 coming out of the recovery machine to the thing that's going to upset me, I'm sure. Then we've got, let's go to the in part from the recovery machine.
Okay.
And the out port goes on down to your tank.
Okay.
And we're going to submerge that in the water.
And we've got our coal submerged in some nice cool tap water.
Yep.
So we're going to see what the CPS can do.
Maybe we should put ice in it, I don't know. But this is going to be real world. We're not going to be running for ice. We're going to use cold water.
Okay, we're zeroed out. Eddie's opening up everything and we're ready to recover.
Ready to get upset is what we're ready to do.
Where's the time clock? I got it. Now what are we shooting for now, Ed? Half of the time?
We'll let you know here in about how long did it take us last time? We'll have all this figured out for you time we put this video up, but I don't even know. We'll figure it out here. Here we go.
All right.
9 minutes, I think, is what it took us last time. Is it started? I think it took us 11 minutes, 30 seconds the first time with the 1/4 inch hoses.
This gauge here shot up to 200.
It took us 9 minutes, 23 seconds without the
Reading the same. Reading the same as your gauge here. I'm sorry, Eddie. What was you saying, buddy?
We were at. I need to put this up too so we know how much the tank is going to get.
Man, we should have put the thermal image gun on. All right, guys, we're at 55. We're dropping. Less than a minute here.
9:23 the last time.
Okay, we're at 1 minute.
We are at 90 degrees coming in the tank. Tank is 90 degrees right now.
Pretty cool. Water warming up.
It's only about 85 degrees out here today.
Feels hot to me.
It is hot. We'll beat 9 minutes.
We're trying to beat 9 minutes.
9 minutes, 23 seconds.
All right, we're at the 2 minute mark now, guys. Come on.
Our tank is at 93 degrees. We got up to 112 degrees.
I think it's going to do it. Now, I don't have that very top coal submerged, but 30 minutes, she's down to almost 40. Can you see that tank, Ed?
93 degrees.
It seems like it's hanging in on the heat on the tank.
Not hot at all.
All right. Okay guys, down to 20. 4 minutes. Come on girl, pull on down. Tank still hanging at 90, Eddie. 93 degrees, guys. So our recovery tank ain't getting hot now. I think this thing's working. We're almost to 0, guys. Haven't hit the 5 mark yet. We're coming up on 5 right now. We're almost to 0, guys. We're right at 0. 93 still?
Yep.
Just a hair above 0, guys. 5 minutes, 37 seconds. The tank is not warming up. We're staying at 93 degrees on our tank. This thing is actually sub-cooling our refrigerant going back into the tank there. Alright, we just passed the 6-minute mark. We're almost to 0. Alright.
This may work really good when it's 90, 95 degrees outside.
I think that's what they're actually saying. It says actually the hotter it is, the faster it goes. Let's see, function as a submersible condenser or evaporator. Essential for recovering R410A on hot days. The hotter it gets, the better it works. Eliminates the need to change tanks when recovering R410A. Eliminates annoying shutdowns due to high pressure switch limits. Dramatically improves the performance of any recovery machine. Essential for recovering liquid refrigerant on cold days. Eliminates the need for throttling your recovery machine. Eliminates liquid slugging at colder conditions. Maintenance free, rugged, compact, and easy to use. Time? Time is 7 minutes, 36 seconds, guys.
About 2 minutes quicker.
Okay. I'll tell you what though, this would probably be excellent on a commercial job where you're recovering like 100 pounds worth of refrigerant.
It definitely does keep the tank cooler though.
But how hot did that tank get? Is it still hanging at 90? Still hanging at 93? Yeah, see? What was our tank pressure on the other ones? Like 123? 115 degrees. So the recovery tank never changed state. of temperature. Stayed at 93.
Alright, so it saves you a little bit of time, but on a 5-pound system, you know, is it worth $130 to save 2 minutes? No.
I don't know, Eddie. I think this is really, I don't know, maybe like what we were saying, on a hot frickin' day.
On a hot day, it may make a difference.
Yeah, I think it will make a difference. A commercial job,
It's going to make a difference.
it's really going to make a difference.
Keep in mind, guys, this is R14A that we're messing with here, so the pressures are high. I'm right now almost 290 pounds. We're right at 93 degrees on the tank, so you know, I'll use it. Why not?
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
So,
All right, guys. Okay, Eddie, what are you going to do, buddy?
we are going to pump the refrigerant back into the compressor. Then we're going to vacuum just the line sets in the coil.
Okay. You're going to demonstrate how to do the king valve suck back here?
Shut this all the way off. Watch my gauge, it's going to start pulling down here in a minute.
Okay, Eddie.
Alright, we're not done yet, guys. I've got all the Puron R14A refrigerant, whatever you want to call it, pumped into the compressor. It's isolated now, so this is just like we finished installing this air conditioner. We've got to vacuum the line sets, we've got to vacuum the coil. We're going to time it and see how long this takes.
Okay, we're at 760,000 microns atmospheric pressure, and we're ready to rock whenever Eddie says go.
Go.
Got the test stoves open. We're rocking it out, baby.
This is 1/4 inch, guys, and we're going to do the same thing again, 1/2 inch. Alright, guys, we're at, let me get it down here, we're at 1030. We're right at 600 microns. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. I'm having a little trouble with mine, so I took mine off and put Fritz's on. But we're at 1050 right now. Alright, guys. It is at 500 microns right now. It's 23 minutes, 52 seconds. We are at 500 microns. We're going to go ahead and stop this one, and we're going to get the 1/2 inch hoses hooked up. I hope you all can see that okay. But we'll call it at 495 for 24 minutes.